welcome to my new Let's Play. So this is a Let's Play The Sims 4, kind of legacy-ish, kind of just a general overview. It's just something that I want to do. And I had one going, but it just, I stopped it. And so I came back for a couple weeks. Let me just clarify this. Came back for a couple weeks. When it was during the summer, and like my life started to calm down because I just got out of like a really crazy couple months, and then like I had those 2 weeks, and then like everything just like hit like a ton of bricks again. So I was busy and crazy and all that from like the first, second, third week in July, all the way through the beginning of school. I am currently about to start my 3rd week of school, and so now like I have that set in stone like school schedule, and things should calm down by now. I can't assure that, but yeah, I had family going out of town, and I had to like be responsible for my sister, and yeah, it just got crazy. And got robbed by it was insane. Everything's okay now. They actually caught the people who did it, which is great. But so let's just get into this LP. So I just want to explore the game, have fun, like to really like tell this story, which I don't even know. I don't have a plan like going into it. All I have is a backstory and a setting, and from there on, it just kind of where the game takes me, and where you guys take me, and what I'm feeling takes me. So let's start out with our sim. This is our main sim. Her name is Jaclyn Reis, or Rise, or whatever you want to say it. I like saying Rise. That's just me. It could go either way. So Jaclyn Reis is the daughter of Derek Reis, who is her parents are not in the game for a story reason, which I will tell you later. So he is a stock market like huge, basically a shark, and he like retired, so he slowed down on it, and he's like really well known. And her mother she's like an award-winning I would say Broadway actress, but like I don't know, like the Sim version of Broadway, like Simway or whatever. But that's what she did. And she was like super, like she was like Sutton Foster, if you know what I mean. Or yeah, Sutton Foster. So she was basically born into the limelight. And it was basically picture perfect from the outside. Her family, they were all like super, perfect and prim and proper, and they were super rich, and they had like 0 worries. So people thought. Really, it just wasn't. There wasn't anything specifically like wrong, dramatic happening. Just none of them were happy. The money was such a responsibility, and there were judgments, and it just got really rough, and there was a lot of fighting. Her parents are still married. Were still married. They never got divorced. Never planned on getting divorced, just because that's the kind of mindset that they were both raised in. Is that like you got married and you stayed married. And so they fought, and it put a lot of pressure on Jaclyn growing up. And they did put a lot of pressure on her, but also so did the media. That did not help. Everybody kind of really just pressuring her. So she went through like her whole high school, I would say a college. Yeah, it's a college too. And so she was dating a guy of another, really rich stock market business owner, and she liked him. She liked him, but she didn't love him. She didn't want to spend the rest of her life with him. It was just something kind of in the moment, just to have someone to be there. And he ended up proposing, and she's not the kind of person that wants to say no. She doesn't want to hurt him. So just trying to please, the media, trying to please him, trying to please her parents, trying to please his parents, she went along with the marriage, and she said yes. And so she didn't leave him at the altar. She married him, and she went into it with regrets. And so they were together, and she really wasn't happy. She really wasn't, but she put on a smile for him, for her husband, and her family, just because she was the type of person that just didn't want to hurt anybody. She didn't want to get anybody put in a bad situation. She would put herself in that bad situation to kind of, just take the beating for herself. And she actually started going to a counselor privately, because she didn't want anybody to know. Her husband knew, nobody knew. She used it with money 100% from her account. Her husband never knew. And she said she was going out to lunch with a friend and that kind of thing, just to put it off. And she went for almost a year. And her counselor basically told her that divorce is not the first option. She should think of ways that they could possibly fix it in the beginning. But once there is a more understanding, Jaclyn, not Caitlin, that was my last LP. Jaclyn, she realized, you know what? I need to make myself happy. I can't make anybody else happy before I can make myself happy. Just because my happiness is more important. It just is, and it's a realization that she came to. And, she went through this. She didn't tell really anybody. And she got a lawyer. She got the divorce papers. And she figured everything out, and she walked down to her husband, and she put the papers on his desk. And she basically said that, listen, nothing's wrong with you. She said, basically, it's not you, it's me. But, it really was. It wasn't that there was anything wrong with her, anything wrong with him. It was just the fact that she needed to live for herself. And then they lived in, the city. They were, like I said, they were really rich. They lived in a mansion in the hills, really close to her parents and really close to his parents. They all lived really, really, really close to each other. And she was kind of a perfect housewife or whatever. And when she put the divorce papers on his desk, she packed up a ton of her clothes. She got in her car and she just drove. And she drove pretty far. I don't want to say she drove all the way across the country or Simtopia or anything. What do we want to call it? Simasia. Ooh. But she went pretty far just to get away from everything. And she has not talked to her husband since. She has talked to her lawyer about the divorce. She hasn't directly talked to her husband. She hasn't talked to either of her parents. She hasn't talked to her former in-laws. Nothing. In fact, they don't even know where she is. She just got up and went, and she had a lump sum, and the divorce now is finalized at that point. So she got a pretty big chunk of money from her husband, and the fact that she inherited quite a bit, and quite a lot was given to her by her parents. So now that we have the backstory down, let me just get straight into her traits and everything like that. So, she is a painter extraordinaire. She is an artist. She's always loved the arts, that kind of thing. She's been like, this is what I want to do. She loved drawing. She loved music. She loved all of that. And she kind of, threw that behind her in the back of her mind. She's like, okay, I'm never going to get anything out of that. And so she was the perfect little housewife. And now that she's like left, she's like, okay, this is what I really love to do, and I'll find a way to make it work. She's a muser from that. She's creative because artistic. She's a romantic, and she wants to find the love of her life. That's what she wants to do. She doesn't want to rush into anything, and she doesn't want to be, cheated on or betrayed. She just wants to find that one person and settle down. And she's a snob because she's not like your really traditional snob. She just takes a lot of what she has for granted. And because she's super rich and she's had so much given to her, and she hasn't really sat down to take the time and just be thankful for that. She just got up and she's just like go, and she hasn't sat down and really she hasn't counted her blessings. So for her outfits, she has a very luxurious, professional, but on the same side somewhat like it's a weird mix between the professional and casual. I wouldn't say it's business casual, but this is her first everyday wear outfit. It is just a it's not all custom content. I thought it was. She has custom content hair, custom skin, and like a highlight, which I love to death. This is the shirt, I believe. Yep, it is a perfect patio effect shirt. It's a custom content skirt, custom content shoes, and then a luxury party bracelet, I believe. Get to work bracelet. And then for her second everyday outfit, it's a bit more casual, but still very, very luxurious. She has a cool kitchen shirt, and then custom content jeans, and the leather boots, stiletto things. I really love these. I think they turned out really, really, really nicely. For formal wear, she has two formal wear. The first one, and she has her hair like half up, not only half up, just kind of pulled back and then down, with a long, red gown, and then some red Louis Vuittons with some feathery earrings. I don't know that these really match the whole. I mean, from a distance they look fine, but close up, I don't think feathery earrings are the most appropriate for this look, but it works. Her second is kind of along the same lines as a slit, and then black Louis Vuittons. It's a long sleeved, and I don't really like most long sleeve custom content dresses. I don't even know why. Mainly just long sleeve dresses in general, but I don't know, I really, really like this one. And she has her hair in an updo, and this I always use for like really casual purposes, but I found that this just worked really well and looks very professional and glamorous. I like it. So for athletic wear, she has one that's more like for working out and just going for a jog or something like that. And then her second one is more on like the, what I want to say, because we will be exploring like the spa day stuff too. And yeah, this is more like oh, I'm gonna go like meditate, or I'm gonna go do some yoga, that kind of thing. For sleepwear, she has this gigantic custom content sweatshirt. For her party wear, this is a very professional party wear. I love it a lot, a lot, a lot. This dress is a porcelain puppets dress, and I love the. Do you call it a turtleneck when it's a dress? I have no idea. But I'm just gonna call it a turtleneck with like the open little like oval on the chest. It's so pretty. And then just some luxury party heels. A little bit of darker makeup because I like it, brings it out. Then she has her swimwear, which is just her hair is up in the same bun for formal, just the more casual styled one. And she has her yellow. This is her only like really bright outfit, but I like it. So this is Jaclyn, and we will definitely get her into the painter career. That is for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and get in a game right here and show you our house. And I did use cheats. I motherloaded to get this house, but it is for story purposes. Not like, oh, I'm just motherloaded to get the best house. No, it's very story related. So that is why. So this house is Lakeside Haven. It was made by Calixel and the Tides Changing, which I love. Like, one of the best like sim house builders on YouTube. I love her so much. She built the exterior of this house and did landscaping. And then Lee, or Calixel, he did the interior and all the furnishing. So, and this is the Lakeside Haven, and it's not really on the lakeside. I think this was meant to be on a certain lot in Newcrest, but it's pretty close to the lake, so I just put it here. And it fits. So, like I said, I use my little cheat, but that's because, like I said, she's rich. She inherited some from her father, and she got some from her divorce. So, she stayed in a hotel for a bit, or like a rental, and she bought this house, and she was like, okay, this is perfect. And it's, like I said, it's like the Lakeside Haven. It's just a really nice kind of like retreat from everything. It's very cabiny and lots of woods, which I personally really, really love. So let's just hop in with a tour of the house. So in the exterior, of course, it's gorgeous because Calixel and the Tides Changing are both absolutely phenomenal. So right through this door here, that's the front door. Just some little sitting area and just a little entryway with everyone's called an end table. It's not an end table, but that thing. This little rug with the living room and the TV and everything of that sort. And I love the green accents just popping up throughout this house. I love it. So there's this dining room and like a little, I would call this the family room, because family rooms, at least where I live, you generally have a living room and a family room, and the family room doesn't have a TV. It's just kind of like a sitting area, like hangout kind of thing. So like I'll call that a family room, or like just a little sitting area, whatever you want to call it. And the kitchen, which is also gorgeous. Kitchens are like my favorite part of the house. Am I the only one? It's my favorite part. And this little archway is the office. It has, normal office stuff, a computer, and it has some painting stuff over here in this little hitch hatch thingamabob extravaganza place. That thing. And then right in here is just like a little mud room, which which isn't in a conventional mudroom spot, but that's fine. That's fine. It's still gorgeous. Like I said, I love them. They're like the most amazing people ever. Then there's still like indoor garden-y area, which is nice. I really love how much like porch space this house has, and it's not a wraparound veranda because it's only like in the back, but there's a nice little let's say just 2 verandas. I love it, and I only know that word from Curtis parody. Veranda. It's probably not even called a veranda. I'll just call everything a veranda. You know, it's a beautiful veranda. No, so there's the pool with a little jacuzzi, hot tub, not spa, that thing. Then I have a little meditation stool over in this little garden area. I just think that's a really good place for it. And over here in the more open area, the more sunny, not less shaded area, I have put down a little yoga mat. And I've barely explored spa day. I got it, but I haven't really been playing The Sims too much, except for recently with my current household for the past week that I have been loving, and I will be doing a current household video on them that'll probably up like same time as this. So yeah. And then so stairs in here, go up the stairs. There's a really nice just little bathroom off to the side, a small guest room or a teen room or things of that sort. Another bedroom with a ensuite there, and then this is a master bedroom, I presume. And there's a little porch off of or terrace off of the master suite, and 2 little cute chairs. I love these chairs, overlooking the backyard, and has a beautiful view of the lake. So I love this house for those purposes. So, thank you guys for watching this very first part of my Sims 4 Let's Play. It's probably a really long part. I have no idea. But thank you guys for watching, and see you later. Make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.